What are we doing today, Joel?
We are, well, we have the Mavic Air here, so he's going to be flying the Mavic Air. I'll be flying it a little bit. And then we're going to be flying your beast.
We're going to switch. You're going to fly some Inspire.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Let's get started.
Car's packed. I checked the NOTAMs for the Class F airspace out there. We're good to go.
What's up, guys? We're out here at the Ghost Public Land Use Zone, and I'm out here with a guy named Joel, who is a marketing guru, marketing and execution with a company called BAM Create. This thing is so tiny. I'm used to like the 3-foot 9-pound beast of an Inspire. Like I can palm this entire drone. Wow. 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 So we're all set up there. That looks a little bit funny. It's Joel's drone, so we're gonna let him take a crack at it first. Put your phone on airplane mode when you fly.
You don't have the screen, do you?
No. I vlog blind. All right, take it away.
You want me to take it away?
Take it away.
Okay.
Why did you choose the Mavic?
I wanted something simple, easy to use that I can use anywhere, practice different flights. Big one, I'm sure it's going to be a blast, but also if I lose mine, it's only a $1,300 investment.
Yeah, you don't want to lose an Inspire. Never lose an Inspire.
Also, if you're doing like inside shots for clients and you're flying inside their warehouse, perfect.
Right.
It's amazing.
Does it blow things around?
No, not really. I mean, it's noisier than, it's only for B-roll.
They're all noisy.
Yeah.
They're all noisy.
Yeah, and it's fun. And you can do some pretty cool creative shots.
Have you named it yet?
No, I haven't.
No pressure.
No.
I'm gonna take this thing for a spin, see what's up. So Mavic Air, from the point of an Inspire pilot, I think when you're flying it, the controls feel kind of muted a little bit, and that makes a lot of sense for a beginner pilot, somebody that's just starting. The phantoms would often drift into something, or if you're not careful and you have your finger on the stick, you will accelerate it into a wall or into a tree, and it's not only is it not smart enough to avoid that, but just the sticks are sensitive and the gain is high, so you hit forward and that thing starts flying forward. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. And so the Mavic Air has this sort of pleasant, muted feel to it, where when you're flying and you're not in sport mode, it's very predictable and the response is gentle. So it makes it incredibly easy to fly, even easier than the Inspire, I would say. So depending what's going on, we're back and forth between my D600 and Joel's ADD here. He said something. He said, I don't have a, what did you say?
Oh yeah, we don't have a, I thought it was a cat's tail, but he called it a dead cat.
It's a dead cat.
Basically, you can make it land in your hand and then you just grab it and just, that's it.
That's scary. All right, Joel's gonna demonstrate the hand catch of the Mavic Air. Crazy.
That's it. That's all you do.
Okay, let's try the hand catch here. Wacky. We're gonna try recording some footage in sport mode and see how that looks. If it looks really sporty or if it still manages to look cinematic. I don't know. Let's see. The other crazy thing is, even though regular modes are kind of muted, you put the Mavic Air into sport mode, and it is very impressive. It feels like a little racing drone. So what do you think? Is it worth coming all the way out here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. It's in sport mode now.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
So that's pretty cool. But I think one of the biggest things when you put it in sport mode, it's so intense that it pitches forward and it actually brings the gimbal down. So you're looking at something and then you pitch forward and the gimbal looks at the ground. So not the best for cinematic footage, but it is fun. It feels like a racing quad.
So what's the range?
Range is a couple kilometers, but you can't see it that far. So yeah, practically you can't fly it a couple kilometers away because you can't see it. And if you can't see where you're flying, you can't avoid other aircraft. And often just staying nice and high is a great way to maintain visual contact of what you're doing, even though that's not always the most interesting shot. So getting the best shot is often a balance of keeping the drone where you can see it and putting it somewhere that's gonna produce a good shot. So Joel's gonna bring in the drone for a landing. And I think one of the biggest things, one of the most important things I always tell novice pilots is point the drone away from you. It makes it easier to distinguish left from right and tell the orientation of the drone when it's facing away from you, so that left is left and right is right. Or I guess left is left and right is right.
Wow, that was awesome. That was really cool. I flew a really expensive drone and I didn't crash it. Yes.
Good job. Nice work.
Yeah.
That's sweet. What'd you think?
It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I was pretty nervous about flying it because I was like, I'm gonna crash this thing. But I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to fly. And I definitely understand why you have two people, one camera and one flying. Now that makes a lot more sense.
It's a two-man job for sure. Anyway, I think that's about it. We had a blast. The Mavic Air is a really impressive machine. It's a lot of fun. If you were thinking about it, definitely get one. Thanks for coming out, Joel.
Yeah, no
Nice
worries.
to meet you.
Yep.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. We basically just went mudding to get out of there.
Yeah.
Back unmaintained Canadian back roads, plus like mid-April. It's actually kind of warm out. It's got to be almost 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Mid-April melting, and
If you would have waited a couple hours, it could have been probably sketchy actually.
we'd still be back there right now.
It's possible.
Guess I just been in a vibe, wanna be feeling alive. Little boy, get back to work. I thought that you wanted to ride. Forget it, I'm staying in. I get in the main event. This game is not low key. Forget it, I play to win.